Hi, I'm Sandy Belcher. I'm the creator of Tutie, Cutie, Tutus. And today I'll show you how to make one of these tutus with the crocheted headband. Super adorable. For this tutorial, the supplies you will need are a crocheted headband. I got this for $1 at Hobby Lobby. That's the thicker one. A flower to hook onto the dress if you would like. Some satin ribbon. Some spools of tulle, 6" by 25 yards. And I think for a dress that I'm making, I need about 4 spools. You also need a baking sheet or some cardboard cut out to what length you would like the dress to be. This is a 19" long pan, and that's how long I wanted the dress to be. And you will also need some kind of round object to put your headband on. It will help you to work easily, and you can also use your leg or a paper towel roll or anything round. Okay. You'll also need some sharp scissors. The first step I like to do is this is so much easier way of doing this. You can take your tool, you could cut it one by one the same length, but here's what I like to do. Take the baking sheet here. I'll put it upside down first. Take your tool, line it up on the edge here. I'm going to do it right where this spot right here is. Hold it in place, wrap it around. If it slips down, you can just fix it later. You just wrap it around. You can look at these and count the holes around, and that's how many strips of tulle you'll need. I'm going to be doing 3 layers, but that's a bunch. But you can count 1 roll and wrap this the same amount of times around. Okay, so after you count all your strips, you'll take this and slide it over since it moved a bit. You can cut off the excess right here, or you can just leave it on there. And where this lump is here, it helps me stay straight, so when I cut, you just cut straight across. And you get really nice even strips of tulle. And here's the strips I need. And I also pre-made some strips over here. I want to use a light pink for the top layer, a lavender for the middle layer, and the purple for the bottom layer. So first, take your round object, place crocheted headband on. Take your strip, get each end and put them together. Make sure they're even. The other end, the loop here, and you find don't use this hole, but use the one above it, because the thread right here is too thin, it could rip, so put it in the one above that. Right above. So stick that in there. Put the loop side in there. And you spread the loop and form a slip knot. Make sure the ends are even. Make a slip knot and pull it. And then that's one of your strips. Do another one. Just pull it like this. Put the ends together. Make a loop on the other side. Find the next hole right next to the other one. Pull it through. Make sure they're even again. That way you don't have to go back and trim the dress to make it even. Which you can still do if you want. Pull that through. Get your next strip. On the next hole. And just repeat this step all the way around the headband. So that's one layer. Now I'll show you how to do the second layer. Got my lavender tool here. You use whatever colors you would like, or just one solid color all the way around. Let's see. Now, in between these strips, there's a hole right above this roll. There's another roll, and there's a hole above the stitch here. So in between each one, you'll just pull your tool through that hole, then go all the way to the bottom, make your loop, pull it through, and they'll look like they're side by side almost. Gives it a nice effect. So you'll do this all the way around on the second layer. Now I'll show you how to do the third layer. Now you don't have to do a third layer if you think this is puffy enough, you know. But if you want to do a third layer to make it extra poofy, you will put in your strip right above your first layer. There's a hole up here. You will slip it through there. Make sure it's straight again. And you will come out above the purple. And don't go all the way to the bottom. Don't come out the bottom. Just above. See? Just above it. I'll show you another strip. Find your the next hole right across from that one. Pull it through. And you will come above your first layer. Pull it through. Is it really nice? Look. I'll go ahead. So now I have the third layer on. As you can tell, it's really poofy. I'll show you how to put on the ribbon. This is a halter top. It's gonna tie around the neck. So what I'll do, make sure the shiny side is facing just towards you. Find the middle. You can usually tell by the back has the sewn on part, the thread where it meets together. So you can kind of judge the middle. Don't put it through the top layer because the little thread again. But put it through the second one. Put it behind first. Pull it through. Find the next hole next to it. Put it back through. Get it. There we go. And then you'll pull it up. Whoops. Make it even. You could leave it like this. But if you're afraid it's gonna, slip off or something, tie a knot. As so. Then you can tie it around the neck of the child. Then you can attach your pretty flower to the center. Try to center it a bit there, and you're done with your tutu dress. These are fairly easy to make, little time consuming, and it can get kind of expensive depending on what you want to make. I made a ladybug one and stuff like that, made wings. That's kind of expensive. So thank you for watching my video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and visit my shop on Etsy if you don't want to make any of these yourself and don't have the time. I sell a lot of tutus and costumes and just regular tutu skirts. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.